Hi, my name's Lacy Phillips, and this is my testimony for Unique. So Unique is who introduced me to the Bean Protocol back in 2018. The health issues that I was struggling with, I would say, is undiagnosed Addison's disease, extreme adrenal depletion, hormonal overproducer, infertility. When she explained the process to me, I was like, sign me up. This was on a Saturday, it started on a Monday, and have never looked back. Both my partner and I did it exclusively for 6 months leading into IVF because we had had unexplained infertility for 5 years. And I would say the most shocking thing that was measurable at that time was that I had gone in a year prior to the Bean Protocol to a reproductive endocrinologist who had an egg count of mine. And at that point, it was my egg count was at 18. And of course, as you age, it tends to go down. And then 6 months after the Bean Protocol, a year later, when I worked with another reproductive endocrinologist and they took my egg count, it was at 26. So I had a tremendously successful IVF experience, which I know is very rare, and I credit it 100% to the Bean Protocol. Not only that, but right when I completed it, and for any IVFers out there, we were able to extract 21 eggs, all of them fertilized, and I think 19 got to the midpoint stage of embryo, and by the end I had 8 healthy, fantastic embryos. So it was a very successful first round ever of IVF. And then on top of that, the next 3 months, the pandemic hit, so I had to wait until I could do a transfer. And I had all of those 3 months to do the Bean Protocol to go through a mitosis. And by the time it hit for me to do the transfer, not only was I no longer overproducing hormones after IVF, but I had the most successful first transfer, which took, and is my daughter today, who's 2 years old, so healthy. The healing journey has continued now, what is this, 4 years later? And most of my symptoms have completely gone away. My hormones are balanced. I still struggle with some adrenal stuff that I think is going to take, some time really to heal. But in terms of everything that made day to day completely unmanageable for me, and not only unmanageable, but debilitating, has completely gone. And I would say that I'm healed for the most part. So I just really wanted to share that experience with anybody that's interested in this work. The Bean Protocol, I really went down the rabbit hole when Unique introduced me to it, and to see the array of every disease and imbalance that it can heal was remarkable to me. And just what I love the most about it is it's the most accessible version to healing I had experienced as someone who had tried everything under the sun, and it was so financially taxing. To eat beans and fats, just is extremely, and no supplements. Like I scream this from the rooftops. Unique and I have wonderful episodes on my podcast. If anybody isn't sold and needs to go listen to this, it's called The Expanded Podcast. And if you Google Unique Hammond, it will come right up, and you will for sure be sold on the Bean Protocol after that. So thank you so much, Unique. I'm so grateful, and good luck to anybody that's on this journey.